There are people watching us right
Oh my
now.
God, oh yeah. I was just messing.
Hello, my little box watchers, and welcome to the Lucy Show Unplanned.
Certainly is, especially if you're me.
Wait for it to drop. Hello. How has everybody been? Get on the chat and tell us about how your week has been. Don't you love it?
Been lovely, thank you.
Well, you've been off work. That's why yours has been lovely. I haven't been at work, and I walked in to the most glorious smell of Tom's pies cooking in the oven. Product placement. If you want to sponsor me, Tom, get in touch. Loved my food so much. I had a 20-minute nap.
Was that what you did?
I sat in bed. I had the pen in one hand, the book in the other. I started writing. I wrote about 5 different points and made really good sense. And I could just feel my hand and my face falling asleep. And I thought, well, I'll just set a timer and I'll have a 20-minute nap. I must have been out within 1 minute.
So I looked after everybody down here, even though it was
Selfless. I woke on my alarm after 20 minutes and I dribbled all the...
Oh, really lovely.
You know it's a good nap if your pillow is wet.
Yeah.
Don't read into
But don't
that.
do it on the train. It's terrible. You wake up very embarrassed as you go.
Oh, we've got a hello from Hugh.
Hello, Hugh.
Hello, Hugh. We've got hello from the woman who left you. There you go. My 2 favourite ladies from Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Hello, Chloe.
Hope everything's going well.
Hi, love. Noel's here. Noel's in the house.
Hi,
Everyone,
darling.
if you're watching on your big TV, which you should be able to, because if you go to youtube.com/Lucy Orchard, then you can put it through your smart TV, you see. But it means that you can't... Sorry, I just set Siri off.
Sorry.
But you can't chat if it's on there. So what you do is you bring it up on your phone and mute your phone so you can comment along. So you got dual device. Very similar to what my brother does, which is he puts the golf on the TV and then just keeps one eye on me on the phone. So there are 2 devices used there. My hair is so weird today. Yes, I have had a very good week. Little update. Britney Spears, she's fine.
Excellent.
So for those of you who've been keeping up, my truck is named Britney Spears. She's an old girl, but she's fully capable. She has many, many years left in her. I didn't start the timer. We've got the postie with the mostie.
Oh, hi, Max.
Terribly sorry that we didn't give you a shout out this time last week, 2 weeks ago, but we were covered in wine.
I wonder what happened. Well, I can't open the bottle, darling, so let's just get one thing straight. You know, everybody has a job.
First toast will be to arthritis. Yes, so everything. Roscoe's in the house. So yes, so I've got a truck and I've named her Britney Spears. She's an 07 Volvo, for those of you watching, 6-wheeler.
I thought you were driving an 8.
I was driving an 8 last week because Brittany was ill. Brittany was ill.
Not wrong.
Shacks me up. We've got another viewer. Bonsoir, mesdames. From Jacks me off.
Well, obviously, has he met Hugh Janus? Just saying.
I don't think he'd be a very good friend with Drew Peacock. Chris Roscoe's got nothing else to do. Well, Bo Nigel, devil makes work.
I've had a traumatic day. I had to phone BT.
Well, that's 0.7.
Oh, sorry.
Leave me out a bottle tomorrow as I'm your postie. Oh, we're in, so we'll get to see you.
What time do you think you'd be here? 1-ish?
Cameron Xavier.
Hi, Cameron.
Is he a work colleague?
Yes, he's my TSM.
Right, okay, too much of TMI.
But he is so lovely, and so is Sasha. They're having a baby.
Oh, here's to no more sleep.
Well, no, they've already got one.
Here's to no sleep.
And he is to start saving now, because it's going to be 2 girls.
Well, at least you didn't have a boy, so cheers. Well done.
Yes.
You had one of them.
Yeah, I know.
Well, 50-50 right.
Yeah. We can't have everything.
So that's, don't make dishes by using glasses. Just get a couple of straws for the wine. Paper, of course. So yes, my
all recyclable.
So back to my truck, because everyone tunes in for truck stuff. So she's a good girl. I mean, at one point, because she's had a whole new clutch, whole new gearbox put in, and I actually managed to join a motorway from up a hill at 33 miles an hour today, fully loaded. I felt like I could hear the Olympic music swaying in the back of my head.
Oh, I went past Quad Road today. I did look to see if you were tipping, but obviously you were not there.
No. I was back and forth.
Okay.
But I would like to speak to anybody who might have an insider information with Volvo. At any point did you feel that having headlights, main beams that were brighter than a phone torch might have been useful? When I got back, so I put my headlights on. Obviously, I always drive my headlights because anybody that's done European has professionalism. Hey, Roscoe. But as it got dark, I was still out driving today, and I thought, well, I'll put my main lights, I'll put my headlights on. Sorry, made me laugh because it's getting really dark, right? I was going around all these country lanes, so I sort of put the light on. And I thought, that's not. I got a little blue little icon of lights on my dashboard, so the lights are on.
Is it candle power?
Well, the thing is with all Volvos is if a car has got their lights on, their full lights on at you, and you flash them to say, "Oh mate, don't be a prick, you're blinding me." That's all Volvo lights are for. So it's like a signalling issue as opposed to some sort of a lighting system.
So green issues then, not driver issues.
Well, I went back to the yard and I had my lights on, so I put my full ones on, and I put my camera phone out of the window, and my camera phone made a bigger shadow. I always wanted a Volvo just for the day to see what it was like. Brilliant exhaust brake. So, but the rest, Brittany's a Volvo.
Oh, nice.
It's Taylor Swift. It was a Scania. And Endeavour was a DAF. Oh, Deffer. Right. This week I had lots of fun because I've been to the quarries. I got sent to quarries, and it reminded me that I much prefer quarry work to muck away.
No,
so
if
you know what I mean,
what they're called.
Right. So trucks that just take soil and earth from A to B is called muck away, because guess what they do? They take your muck away. Whereas if you go to building sites and sort of more prestigious addresses with stone and gravel and tarmac, that's called aggregate and asphalt. And I'm here and I love it. I really, really love it. But I got to be in 3 different quarries yesterday, and I absolutely adored it. And if the Waymaster is watching, hello. I told him about the show. Get involved on the chat.
Oh, perhaps he could answer some questions. You could give him a certificate rather than send it.
I got inducted.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. No running with scissors in the quarry. Got it.
Did they induct Sean?
Don't drink and drive. Sean, no, he didn't induct Sean actually, but Sean was wearing a red seatbelt, so it's fine. Right, so the next.
You still got his little hard hat?
I can't remember. I lost it, I think. I've got his seatbelt, but Sean is my little sheep that sits in the doorway. Most truckers have meerkats. I have Sean the sheep.
Meerkats?
Look at the face! Look at the face! All of them do. Meerkats. Unless you've got a massive minion. Minions and meerkats are the icons of trucks.
They take over off the teddy on the front.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Although that's mainly bin lorries.
Oh well.
Oh,
poor Ted.
I spoke to Polly today for 4 hours.
Just a quick call.
We had to end it because my battery died.
thought you kept it plugged in.
No, if the makers of iPhone 7 are watching, give us back a headphone jack. It's charge or headphones. So Polly is doing amazingly. I've never been more proud of her.
I've never noticed.
Because you don't use headphones.
Oh, quite right.
Yeah.
Perhaps I don't use it often enough.
Any help, guys? Get involved in the chat. You know what I can do with it. Mark, Spain in our future. Yes, sorry, that's my friend Mark. Double driving, of course. Yes. Hello, my love. And then because I saw double Cameron.
Oh, double Cameron.
Mark Cameron and your Cameron. Yes. So I spoke to Polly, and Polly is doing so well. And she's near that place in Spain we can never. John Suarez, or Johnny Q as we call it, which is where you get all the cheap fags.
So she's out in Spain.
Yeah, so she's out doing European work now, but she's in a rigid because the smaller the truck, the more the money.
Makes perfect
sense. Then I want to do a big thank you very much to the 4 men that made my week possible. Andrew, Dave, Tony, and James. One of them I work with. The other 3 have saved me.
Oh, are they in the
They're my 3 wise men. No. They're people I used to work with.
Oh,
and if I get in trouble and I need anything, I've got my 3 wise men that I can ring.
Okay.
And they can direct me wherever I need, or they can tell me what buttons I need to press, or which way into the quarry, or which way out of the quarry. Honestly, it's like it is like having wizards up your sleeve. Like a wizard sleeve. That's why it's called that, isn't it?
Oh, is that
having a wizard? Yeah, I gotta say, there's a lot of essential workers on the road.
I'm a key worker.
You are a key worker, locksmith.
Yes.
No, but
keys will
it
travel.
doesn't. I know. I can't work this one out. This lockdown. Is it go to work if you can, or stay at home if you can?
I think it's stay at home if you can, only go out if you can't. If that makes sense.
About twice or something a day, there's a quiet time, but ultimately it's chock-a-block on the roads.
It wasn't that bad when I went out this afternoon.
Or that 1 5-minute drive you took today. Fuck, there we go. My experience of driving a full 9-hour shift today. I ended my first half of the day with 10 minutes left, and the second half of my day I left it with 15 minutes left. But Mum's got more knowledge of the roads today because she went to Dart's Farm.
Well, that's more than 5 minutes away. But I did have to go to Tiv for our little putty tats.
Right, Chris Roscoe. Right, Chris Roscoe says I remember those phone calls. What happened was, right, is when you first join a company, you get everyone's numbers because you might be with a team, or you might just exchange everyone's numbers, especially when you're driving in a big convoy. So I got Chris's number, or Chris gave me a prank call, to give me the number. And at the same time, one of the guys from the workshop did. So what I did is I saved Chris's number under the name of workshop.
Oh.
So what I used to do is I would know exactly when Chris was asleep, and I would ring because I was stuck or lost.
I thought you were going to say you're going to ask him something about the engine.
Oh, I was like, I need this, and he's like, it's not me again. And I think it took me 6 weeks to change his number, to change the name on the number.
Quite quick then.
Mainly because I enjoyed antagonising him. Chris has got one of them faces who just needs to be annoyed.
Yeah, there are people.
People out there. Yeah. No, I'm not reading that out. Noel's being very uncouth. Your son is being very uncouth on the comments.
Behave, darling. Mummy's watching.
Told Mum on you.
Obviously, if I had my glasses on, I'd be able to read it, but I haven't got my glasses
Don't read
on,
it.
so I can't see.
Don't read it. That's disgusting. That's made me feel.
That's saying something.
That's saying something. What I have noticed, because it's dark, is how many more garden Christmas lights.
Because people started trimming up their gardens.
Absolutely. There's so many places I've been where there are full garden fairy lights going on. There's one place in Taunton where when I went past it this morning at 7:30, they've got an inflatable snowman.
Oh, I hate
But
those.
because of overnight, maybe there's a slow puncture.
Hello, sweetie.
Because I'm up before they are, the snowman's semi-erect. The snowman is slightly deflated, and then by the time I get back again by about 9, oh, he's stiff, and he's ready to greet the Yuletide. His candy cane is fully erect at that point.
That's promising.
I did see one house, and I thought, oh, your neighbours must love you.
Oh my God. What, like that house on, can't remember what the name of the road was. Something.
All right, hang on. Reg Bishop. Reg Bishop says, hide mum's glasses. Do you know Reg Bishop? Okay.
Is that his picture?
I don't know. Is there somebody on a motorbike?
I don't know.
Best phone call was hot air balloon. Did I ring you to say I saw a hot air balloon? See, sometimes you really need to share the joy with people.
Yes, you do.
Hot air balloon!
Well, other than that, it's lambs.
Cameron has said, no Christmas decorations should go up until December the 1st, erect or not. Are they in store?
No, we don't sell Christmas decorations.
Well, it's not about selling Christmas decorations, it's about decorating the store.
No, we have no trees yet. I think it'll be a very, very sad.
Oh,
sad
austerity has
Christmas.
come to town.
I was toying with the idea of putting the tree up, but with Kitty 6 inches from the top of the curtains, I thought maybe not.
Yeah, I might get. I've got a half tree, a semi-tree, a tree.
But it's not the same.
No, as a trial. If we put the semi-tree up just to see exactly.
I know, but if she can knock that over, 6 foot will be nothing to
Well,
her.
what do you want her to do? This is a training tree. A training tree.
Well, we could try, but I say we just go all in.
You're fun, aren't you?
We try it for a week, and then.
It's quite interesting how I've seen more decorated gardens than I've seen trees in front rooms.
Oh.
Yeah. There is a village that way.
Right.
And they have got a village thing where, hello everybody, say hello Kitty, where everybody is decorating their gardens as soon as possible because 2020 is so fucking miserable.
Actually, I bought a diary today.
2021 diary?
2021. And guess what diary it was?
Did have cats on it?
Of course.
There we go.
It had Egyptian cats.
Oh!
The one I couldn't get last year, they started making it this year. I think they realised it was stupid not to have printed it last year.
That was 7 anthrax and death threats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cameron would know my diary. It's got the Egyptian cats. It's a little flippy bit.
Right, back to the show. We've been on to BT, and they too agree that my internet is shit. It's nice to be validated.
The lady said that she could see a problem, and
is it me?
and I explained everything that you wrote down, but I couldn't get it word for word because that main operating 2 bits of the phone at the same time, and that's really tricky. But she asked me loads of questions as if she was guiding me in, and I was flying a jumbo jet into Heathrow. I answered all the correct questions, and then she asked me the most strange question of all, to which I really let myself down, but I didn't realise until I'd said what I said. She said I'd have to maybe change the password, and I said, where will I find that then? She said, it's on the back of the modem. And I said, you want me to change it? She said, well, you might have to. And I said, but I can't. And she said, why? And I said, because there's no keyboard on the modem.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Chris.
As the words came out of my mouth, I thought,
alive.
oh my God, what sort of a plonker does she think she's dealing with? But it was it was an honest observation. There is no keyboard on modem. And then she said, "Are you on an iPhone?" And I said, "Yes, that's what I'm phoning you on." And she said, "Can you go into your settings and check a few things?" And I thought, oh, I can't touch things like this. This is Lucy's area, not mine. But I did manage to say there was a blue tick on it. And I said, and I'll have to ask my daughter the rest.
So tomorrow I've got a day off, which means it sounds as though I'm mainly going to be speaking to BT.
But they're going to keep a 24-hour vigil on the phone line.
Well, if BT is watching this right now, I'm using me 3 dongle for this, so you.
I told them that we had to use a dongle,
yeah,
and a booster. And she asked, I did say that we needed a new, or that they could change the portal. And I said, I know that we don't have.
I love the fact I let my mum just change the port. Change the port, change the port.
Oh, we said, no.
I wrote down change the port. I told her change the port. I put in a text message and I changed the port. I thought you'd remember that because we do like the occasional tipple of port. But I like how, in talking to BT, you've gone to Narnia and that you must change the portal. Like maybe a Stargate. Maybe they're fucking aliens from the future.
Well, she was
taking
really
my
good.
Wi-Fi.
She probably realised I didn't know what I was on about.
Well, at that point, when she realised there wasn't a key on the keypad on the modem, she probably thought this woman. Joe, I wouldn't be surprised if they're replaying this at their Christmas party.
Oh dear.
My husband of another age, your ventriloquism is coming on a treat. Honestly, these are not my words coming out of that. I take no the opinions shown here. I have no liability towards. Noel has said, so glad that Kitty could be the cat this year to pull over the tree. And Reg Bishop was at Westex social comedy night. Brilliant work. It's a case of we are not going to be able to do a December gig, but we're going to plow on for a January one.
Okay.
Which means that one, plus the gig I've got in Coventry in January, means I've got 2 comedy gigs booked.
Oh, it's the one in Coventry with that chappy Griff.
It is. I need to ring Griff back. Griff, if you're watching, I'm sorry I didn't ring you back yesterday.
Too busy.
That was too tired. I was looking at it. I was even watching what we've started watching Schitt's Creek.
Oh,
there's a mini little TV review for you.
Yeah.
We've been watching it for a week now, and I think we're on series 4.
But they're only little episodes.
Oh, honestly, they're about 5 minutes longer than an episode of The Archers.
First episode, but
You've
they
got
have to introduce.
You've really got to stay with it. It was Chris Miles that got me onto it, and he said you wouldn't judge an album by its first track, which is fair enough. He said he always says as well that imagine you watch the first 3 episodes of Friends, you wouldn't know Chandler's catchphrase, you wouldn't know the words to Smelly Cat.
No.
So you have to give everything time, and I have to say it was brilliant.
We're hooked.
We're absolutely hooked. I've got another performance tonight, but we're probably going to be able to fit 2 or 3 episodes of Schitt's Creek in. Yeah. Fire's gone out.
Oh, for God's
I can't.
sake.
I'm presenting a show. Oh, for the unplanned wine review, we are trying this week. It's a Pinot Grigio. It's called Bin 13. Louis Philippe Edwards. So Louis Philippe Edwards. Wine of Chile, and it is quite cold, and Valley Central, which I think is Rhondda. So it's really good. It's an organic one it's white from Waitrose. There you go. That's the kind of wine review that I want to watch.
Oh, but the our sheep organic.
So far, the winner is the M&S organic with the sheep on it.
Yeah. We do like that.
I know how the first glass tastes, but I can't remember how the second bottle tastes. Goes down very easily.
There's no bite back.
No. The second bottle practically opens itself. It's got an easy fastener. Be doing about remote control soon.
Once the cats have learned that they don't have opposable thumbs, but they can carry stuff if they work together, we can get them to bring it out the fridge.
This will entertain you. Our little tiny kitten that I introduced you to earlier, Kitty, she likes clothes. So she went in the laundry the other day and started tanking it down the hallway. and she had one of my driving gloves in her hand. She had one of my socks the other day. But the pièce de résistance was the fact that she had my mother's pajamas along the hallway and down the stairs. So this kitten is just pulling out his pajamas. We don't have to get any kind of toys, do we?
No.
We've got. I hope you haven't been shopping in Waitrose, Christine.
Oddly enough, I have. And you know why?
Peer pressure, I thought.
No, because I'm looking at Christmas crackers, and the dearest ones that we do are 25. So I thought I'd check Waiters, and they did some for 30. But all their crackers are half price already.
So they were cheaper and better value, Cameron.
So we zoomed over to Waitrose on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And there we bought the crackers.
Mum started talking to the cashier for so long about cats. I walked off, loaded the car, and started playing Pokemon in the car park.
But she did ask for the name of the cat breeder.
Pimped out the cat breeder.
Yeah. So she wants to have a ragdoll.
Well, we'll be able to get a discount on the next 7 cats we get.
Oh my God, can you imagine it if we could?
Yes, I could. What else have we done? Today, I could do traffic and travel. I have found every fucking temporary traffic light the highways have put in Devon and Somerset. So I did a 9-hour driving shift, but about half of that was sat fucking waiting for a red. I was at one traffic jam for so long, I was able to put my Pokemon in a local gym. Joke, I wouldn't do that. I mean, the engine was off because I was waiting for that long.
Yeah.
Back up, Chris.
Look, I'm with you, darling, because normally I am the one who has to drive you to the gyms to leave your little pokey people there.
This is my argument, okay? My mum won't encourage me playing Pokemon. Well, she doesn't discourage me, but she won't. Let's say if mum was going for a walk, she wouldn't take my phone with me, so it counts as me walking, so I can get extra points.
Let me just
She wouldn't go to a gym for me. This is my argument, right? I don't have children, so she doesn't have to do the school run. She doesn't have to do the bath and bed and book routine or whichever way that you do that.
But
so give my Pokemon a bit of love.
No, because I've had the Tamagotchi. I even queued to buy that. I'm such a fool. When it first came out.
That's your own fault.
And one of those.
If you'd raised me properly, I'd be happy with love.
And one of those Furby things. You had to change it, feed it.
Did you get me a Furby? I thought that horrible boy bought me 2.
No.
You got me one first.
Noel's ex-girlfriend bought you one. And I think an ex-boyfriend of yours.
An ex-boyfriend bought me 2.
2, was it?
He bought me 2 Furbies so they'd talk to each other. Opened them up Christmas Day. They were sort of end of the season, end of the stock. So one was like a sicky green, and the other one was like a curdled coffee coloured. And the one first thing it did was sort of its eyes rolled back in its head. It made a crying noise, and it died.
Yeah. Well, that was one less to fuss over. But that bloody Tamagotchi. You were having exams in school, and I took it to work.
Yeah, but just take solace in the fact that there were 30 other parents having to look after their fucking Tamagotchis.
Yeah, but they all self-employed, and you've got a customer coming in, and you have to say, "I'm so sorry, I've just got to clear this poo up."
Which you'd have to do if you were changing a baby. Making my points for me. What date today? 24th, which means tomorrow will be a month for Christmas. So if we look at the calendar, we have got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 more Lucy shows till Christmas.
Oh my goodness me!
Yeah,
I will have to get the tree up.
Yeah, we have to get the tree up, and please get in touch and get my address if you want to send me stuff.
Well, like
works on Chris Miles. In fact, if you can't, don't send me stuff because obviously that's my security. But what you can do is if you just see this information at the bottom of the screen. So if you go to jokepit.com
and buy a gin,
you put my name in. In fact, you only have to put Lucy in. I'm the only Lucy on there, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, and you'll find a picture of me doing this. And you click on buy me a G&T. So you've got 4 Christmases to
4 Christmases,
4 weeks. Back off, Chris. I've had a hard day.
So have I. I spoke to BT.
I haven't really woken up from my nap.
Would you like to play with Kitty?
No, I'd like another nap. I've only got 5 minutes.
She's only drawn blood once this week on my legs.
Honestly, the state of my mother's legs. It's I mean, it's not funny, but the cat is actually sort of making slicing like medieval bleeding. Like the cat's trying to get the evil out of my mother. Well, it'll take more than that, Kitty.
She wants to be picked up, so she climbs up my leg. It's really, really
funny to watch. Tricky. Sometimes we finish each other's sentences, and other times it really doesn't gel. That no. They would fucking talk to each other. Nola said about the Furbies. Yeah, walk along and then you could hear.
You did that, didn't it? In fact, they'd start when you were least expecting it.
So
quiet.
The other thing I want to say is, not only do you want to follow this information along the bottom, and just £3, you know, just £3. If you've obviously you enjoyed this show, they've obviously enjoyed this show. They're not idiots. But
it is Christmas.
But it is Christmas coming up. And I
save up. I 3 weeks, £1 a week, and then on the 3rd week,
yeah,
you know,
or get a payday loan out for £3. Buy me a G&T for the £3 donation, and then you've got the next 2 years to pay it off. Yeah. See, just like that. And the other point I want to make is you've got 4 weeks till Christmas. Now, just because you've got 4 weeks till Christmas doesn't mean you have to wait 4 weeks to ring your family and friends that you haven't seen for a while. Ringing your friends and family that you haven't seen for a while can be done any day of the year. And in fact, knowing that you haven't just rung them out of like seasonal obligation might have a little bit more thought and meaning to it. Gravitas.
What a lovely word.
Yes,
it is, isn't it?
It's got gravity.
Yeah.
Bit of word
sincerity.
Oh, right, Chris. Brilliant. He'd like to donate so I can get some decent internet. Whatever reason, go on go on the jokepit.com and donate. Because it looks as though we may be lucky enough to pay for an engineer to come out, which is £85.
Yeah. Oh, but they will send us a new modem first.
And they said if the new modem doesn't work, if their equipment doesn't work in this house, we can pay £85 for their equipment to be put in properly.
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it?
I think it's
so.
Really,
if you all start donating,
I think the spirit is seasonal with them.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yeah, scary.
Oh, and that's our alarm. Right. Okay. So, please, find me on Twitter. I am the Lucy Fool. I am on Instagram. Don't know what to do with it, but I've got one. Lucy F Orchard.
Oh yes,
I got one. Sometimes
I think you've got one of everything, haven't you?
I've got one of everything.
You've got TikTok.
I've got TikTok. I haven't used it for a while. It was more fun to use when the sun was out.
Yeah. And Olivia had a wonderful following.
The problem I've got with TikTok is the fact that if I put a video of the cats on, by the morning I'd have 300 views, and if I put a video of me by the morning, I'd have 2. But I'm Lucy Orchard Comedy on TikTok. On Facebook, I'm Lucy Orchard Comedy. YouTube, I am youtube.com/Lucy Orchard.
That's because you have 500.
100.
Oh, 100.
Thanks for really undermining it. No, it's all right.
I thought you said it was 5.
Yeah, on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. I knew it was something.
Yeah, but it wasn't YouTube, which is,
it doesn't make any difference.
All right, built me up, knocked me down. It's all right. It's nice, the family way, isn't it? So I haven't got 500 followers on YouTube, but if you know when you went,
could.
Well,
if everybody shares,
if I did more work, I had a better attitude. You never know where I'd be.
Yes, but if everybody shares and everybody likes,
yes,
is that liking? Does that do the stuff?
Fine. I can't stop talking like the girl out of Schitt's Creek. That would be amazing.
Yeah. And I sometimes sound like the mother. It's awful.
Darling.
No, her maternal instincts are
Lacking.
Just a bit wavy.
Right, okay, so everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Next week should be a planned show.
And we'll be back to our usual stance.
I will be. And how much work do you do to the show?
Oh my God, so much. There's doing your washing, there's cooking, there's tidying your room, there's looking after Coco.
Yeah, and all of these are not required or requested. And at times I ask you not to.
Darling, I can't.
Let's say this off the camera. So I'm asleep.
I can't walk past your room
and not go in. Even if I'm taking a nap. She gets the tambourines on her shoulders. Gets the cymbals between the knees. Are you asleep?
I know, now you're working. I don't have to wake you up to tell you I'm leaving.
I know, it's amazing. Are you asleep? I'm just leaving. I'll let you rest.
I'll send you a text.
Right.
It's called Motherly Love.
Yes, motherly love. Right, Hugh, see you on Thursday. Good night, ladies. Sweet dreams.
Good night, Hugh.
Right, thank you very much, everybody.
Good night,
Thanks for getting involved on
everybody.
the chat. Ultimately, be safe, wash your hands, ring your friends and family, put your Christmas decorations up, send me pictures, but most importantly, send me some fucking money. So thank you very much, everybody.
Bye, Cameron. Bye, Sasha.
Chloe.
Bye, Chloe. I'm getting there. What? Love you, Noel.
Yeah. Bye, Reg. Bye, Mark. Bye, Chris. Oh, bye, Max.
Oh, bye, Max. I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
But
But for everybody else, I will see you next Tuesday.
And I will see you next week. There you are.
Look up, the internet's so good, we can't even play a fucking YouTube video, Chris.
Is it really?
It really is that good.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Love you, everybody.
Bye.
Be nice, be generous.
I remember
That's
the music.
amazing. That is really amazing. Yeah,
Well,
BT.
tell them.
I wonder if there's still a fucking problem. Yeah.
Oh, we're a bit late. They shut at 9.
End broadcast. Bye.
Bye. Well, interesting.
Yeah. Can't even get the music to play. Having internet trouble, it says. Pause and check your connection. Bye, everybody.
Are we still going?
We're still going.
Oh my God. Sorry, boys and girls. I thought we'd finished.
It's amazing. Right. Bye.